Okay, so welcome back once again, guys. Now, in this lecture, I'll be talking about date filtration based on a particular year. So what does that mean? Let me explain you that particular part. So let's suppose if I'm trying to bring a slicer over here, right? So I'm trying to bring a slicer over here. Now I have a date data, so 24-25 date data. And I'm going to drag and drop a year over here, and let me change the slicer setting. So inside that, so I would like to maybe take a vertical list. So inside a list I have 2024 and I have 2025. Yeah, so these are the 2 year which is available with me. Now what I wanted to do is that whenever I'm going to select a 2024, yeah, so whenever I'm going to select a 2024, it should show me a cumulative sales for a 2024. And whenever I would like to select a 2025, so it should show me a cumulative sales for a 2025. So this is something which I would like to implement. So now let's try to understand that how we can do this particular part. So here we have a sales data for 2024, 2025. So I can try to go over here. I can try to create a new measure. And new measure wise, I can try to write my formula over here. So I can write a measure names cumulative. So cumulative cumulative and sales per year. So this is a name of the measure I have given. And then inside this measure, I'm going to do the calculation. So basically, I'm trying to say that summation of basically sales 2024 2025. So try to give me basically a sales amount. Yeah, try to give me basically a sales amount. So this is my expression which I have written. Now inside that, so I can try to apply a filter. Yeah, I can try to apply the filter. So first of all, I'm going to call all. So all simply means that whatever filter which has been applied, try to remove all the filter. So from this date table, so this date table, this is what this all is going to perform. And then I am going to write down over here that from this dates 2024 2025, so try to take a date key and try to check the maximum, means the last, or you can say the maximum, means in 2024, so obviously 31st December data if we have, so that is going to be the maximum one, right? So here try to check that particular part, and here, so maximum of a date 2024 2025 date key, try to check this particular part. So this is one of the check it is supposed to do. And so 2 checks I'm going to implement. So date 2024 2025, try to check even a year for that one, and year is equals to selected value. So selected value means 2024 if I'm going to select. So obviously it should show me like 2024, or if I'm going to select a 2025, so in that case it is supposed to select that 2025. So this is one of the DAX which I have written. Yeah, so this is one of the DAX, and based on that I have created a measure. So cumulative sales per year. Now if I'm going to bring it down over here, so if I'm going to select 2024, so in 2024 what was my cumulative sale? So cumulative sale was 566k, and in 2025, so what is the sale? So my sales was basically 575k. So as you can see that dynamically I'm trying to select these years, dynamically I'm trying to select this year, and my sales is changing, and this is going to happen based on the simple calculation I have written. So it looks little bit, big one, but because of my table name, you can see that this is a big one. Otherwise, it's not a big one basically. So I'm trying to apply a filter. So I'm trying to remove all the previous filter on this date table, 2024-25 table, and then I'm trying to write 2 conditions. So this is one of the condition that, okay, fine. So that should be the max, means try to always consider the last date, and then try to take a year. So year, try to take it from the selected value. So whatever value which I have selected, try to take the year from that particular value. And this is going to give me this particular filtration. So it's an amazing one once again. So hope all of you are able to understand with that. Thank you so much everyone. Take care and see you again.